You have a high IQ. You did well in school. You learned how to master difficult things early in life. Every time a complex problem showed up, you were the person who figured it out by thinking harder than everyone else. You studied longer, you analyzed deeper, and eventually the answer revealed itself. That pattern worked everywhere: exams, careers, business, life. So when you came into trading, you trusted the same formula. If this is hard, I just need to understand it more. So you studied. You watched the courses, read the books, learned market structure, indicators, correlations, fundamentals, sentiment, macro narratives. You didn't want shortcuts, you wanted mastery. And at some point, quietly, almost embarrassingly, a question started forming in your mind. Why am I struggling while someone who barely seems to think at all is making money? Why does the guy with one moving average trading on his phone from a beach look calmer than you? That question hurts because it threatens your identity. And that's where the intelligence trap begins. In the real world, intelligence is rewarded by certainty. You study the material, find the correct answer, and certainty equals success. Being right is how you are measured. Being right is how you build confidence. Over time, your brain learns something dangerous. If I think long enough, I can eliminate uncertainty. But the market doesn't work like school or careers or problem solving in the real world. The market never gives you a correct answer. It only gives you outcomes. Every trade is a probability, not a conclusion. And for a smart brain, probabilities feel unfinished. They feel irresponsible. Your mind wants clarity, confirmation, just one more reason to believe the trade is right. So you hesitate. You zoom out, you zoom in, you add another indicator, then another time frame, then another piece of news. You don't miss trades because you're scared. You miss them because you're negotiating with certainty that never comes. This is analysis paralysis, and it doesn't feel like fear. It feels like intelligence doing its job. And when you finally enter a trade, a deeper problem shows up. Smart people are used to being right. Being right isn't just an outcome, it's part of who you are. So when the market moves against you, it doesn't feel like normal risk, it feels wrong. Your brain doesn't say, "This trade failed." It says, "This doesn't make sense yet." So you wait, you explain, you justify. You remind yourself why the idea was good instead of responding to what price is doing right now. And in that moment, intelligence becomes a liability. Because the better you are at reasoning, the better you are at defending bad positions. A simple trader sees price hit their stop and thinks, "That didn't work." A smart trader sees the same move and thinks, "The market just hasn't caught up yet." And that delay, that refusal to accept being wrong, is where small losses quietly grow into devastating ones. The market doesn't care about your thesis. It doesn't care how much work you put into the trade. It doesn't care how convincing your logic sounds in your head. The market only responds to behavior. And when intelligence is tied to ego, behavior breaks down under pressure. This is why trading starts to feel exhausting. Every candle feels like a debate. Every trade feels like a referendum on your competence. You're not just managing risk, you're defending your identity. And nothing drains confidence faster than feeling like you need to outthink the market just to survive. The turning point comes when something uncomfortable finally clicks. Trading is not about being right, it's about being consistent. It's not about prediction, it's about response. The best traders aren't smarter than the market. They're more obedient to their rules than to their thoughts. They don't trade what they believe, they trade what they see. And that requires unlearning. Unlearning the urge to explain every move. Unlearning the need to improve a system that already works just because it feels too simple. Unlearning the habit of interfering when boredom, intelligence, or ego wants control. The cruel irony is this: following a simple strategy is emotionally harder for smart people than building a complex one, because simplicity leaves nowhere to hide, no room to improvise, no room to rescue yourself with cleverness when things go wrong. And that's why most intelligent traders don't fail because they don't know enough. They fail because they know too much and can't stop using it at the wrong time. Trading isn't an IQ test, it's a personality test. And the moment you stop trying to outsmart the market and start learning how to stay out of your own way, trading finally gets quieter, calmer, and ironically, easier. See you on the next one.